Let's make a raspberry swirl cheesecake sourdough loaf of bread. This sourdough loaf was inspired by this raspberries and cream true fruit that we will be adding into this loaf. In case you missed it, True Fruit sent me a bunch of their delicious products, and inside that amazing box was their new line of their freeze-dried fruit. It now has more fruit inside these delicious treats. Because I use freeze-dried fruit in my sourdough loaves, I thought this is the perfect time to use up this True Fruit. I'm now on my second set of stretch and folds, so I thought we can add some of these inclusions into the stretch and folds so they're like really evenly incorporated into this dough. This is just my plain go-to sourdough recipe. I'll have all of the ingredients in the caption. Let's roll up the sleeves because we're gonna be adding a lot of stuff right now. First, I think it's necessary to try one of these. I mean, I've already tried them, but I'm gonna show you what they look like now with the more fruit. First of all, there's like fruit on the coating too. You can tell that this is just like a full-on raspberry. Perfect. That is so good. That's gonna be so good in there. Because these are on the bigger side, because they're full-on raspberries, I am going to close this up and mash it on up so we get a little bit smaller pieces. If you've seen any of my sourdough videos, you know I do not skimp on the inclusions, so I'm gonna add a whole entire bag during the stretch and fold process, and then don't worry, I have a whole nother bag here that we're gonna add in during the shaping process. Wait, this is gonna be a gorgeous looking loaf too. Some of that, so excited. The rest will be in the next set of stretch and folds. Cream cheese chips to get that like cheesecake feel, obviously. A few more freeze-dried raspberries. These are also on the bigger size, so I'm just gonna crush them up. The swirl and look on this loaf, I already know, is gonna be amazing. All right, now that we have a bunch going on top here, let's do some stretch and folds. Stretch and fold, stretch and fold, stretch and fold. I'll be back in 30 minutes to do the next set of stretch and folds and add a few more of our inclusions. Time for my last set of stretch and folds. Sleeves up again. Like I said, I'm just going to finish this whole bag and we're going to add a few more freeze-dried raspberries. Now some stretch and folds. This is smelling like raspberry goodness. Cannot wait to bake this up and taste this tomorrow. I can't wait that long. Let me just show you close up what we're working with. This is gonna be such a beautiful